Guys, there's been much debate over the Shanquilla Robinson case. You know, as you guys well know, she was on a vacation with 6 of her other friends for her birthday, going to Mexico. They had a villa, supposedly had a chef, and it was a very nice place from what they showed in the pictures. But I want to talk a little bit about something. I'm going to be real with you guys. You know, I'm going to try to keep my emotions out of it, what I'm about to say. But I mean, it's going to be what it's going to be. Let's get it. Listen, I think this whole thing was a setup. And it's just my opinion, just from the outside looking in. I've just seen the video yesterday, and I never really watched it or was really involved in understanding it, like, you know. And when I seen the video, man, it spurred me to make this video. And we got a lot of problems out here. And this is some other bullshit. I think it was a setup too. You know, you can't, man, this shit is beyond me. Listen, 7 people go to Mexico, 6 people come back. Then the Mexican authorities, you know, she found dead. The Mexican authorities, oh, it was alcohol poisoning. You know, no country wants to have any type of tourist destination have anything like this befall them. You know, so they try to clear themselves out of it because it's a destination place where they make money. So they don't want to have it to where, like, hey, you come to Cabo, you get killed, or you come to Mexico or any of these resort towns, you get killed. But it's a strong possibility something can always happen. But the thing is, this happened at the hands of your own people. These are your friends, people you confide in. You got 3 males, 3 other females, you the 4th female, you know. And I'm going to go over a little bit of the scenario why I think this happened. I think this right here was a beef that stemmed before they got on that plane and shot to Mexico for this girl's birthday. Now, she invited all these people and everybody set it up. It's a lot of money they spent on that villa. If you look at that villa was not cheap, guys. That was not a cheap villa. And for this to happen, and then, like, look at the stuff with the timeline. You look at the video, that girl beat her mercilessly. She didn't even fight back. This is what I think. 24 hours before you wasn't even there, 24 hours, and this girl is dead. That's nothing but a setup. Then you got 3 guys in the room, you know, in the house, and somebody filming it. You know what I mean? Because you know how motherfuckers is. They stupid. They got the film shit and then put it on social media. You got 3 guys in the house, right? I think the guy was recording it. There's somebody in the background. Ain't you even going to fight back? How you attack somebody 24 hours after they got there? The girl was drunk. I think they got that girl drunk, or they always around drinking, but they all was waiting for an opportunity because one of the girls had an issue with her. It might have been something that stemmed in the United States, which I think it was. You know, a lot of times with women, y'all vicious, man. Y'all fight to the death because y'all don't like how another person look. That's beyond me. Now, I'm not saying it's all women, but I mean, this is a sad thing, guys. I mean, the girl died from what's called an internal decapitation. What that means is your neck, the bone that attaches your neck, has been snapped off, and your head is hanging on there by the skin and muscle. That's bullshit. This should never have happened to her or anybody else, especially if you around friends. Y'all in a foreign land. All y'all got to depend on is each other. And y'all sat there and plotted on this child like that. Because y'all couldn't get her the way you wanted to get her in the States. Because she probably went home every night, or she wasn't around y'all like that, you know, in the position. You go to a random country and start that dumb shit. The same shit that plagues us over here as a people, you take it to another country. And then go over there with that shit. And that's foul. That is some foul shit, and it's heartbreaking that we as a people still are doing stupid stuff. It's like we stalk each other. And then you have men in the room, they couldn't even keep no order. You had 3 other women. You had her. You know, she's the 4th woman. So I'm thinking that the other 3 people was some type of romantically involved or some physically involved. Because remember, she's the 4th woman. Or it could have been anything else. And I'm just throwing stuff out there, but I know how the culture is. And I know how the bullshit go. This shit is foul. You beat that girl until her spine broke and her neck broke. You know what I mean? First they said it was a dislocation. You know what I'm saying? Of her neck. So that means when they came in there and found the body, she was laid all kind of stupid ways. Listen, guys, I got a 6-year-old daughter, you know, and she's the sweetest thing ever. I try to control what she sees, what she hears, and I try to raise her to the best of my ability. Me and all the positive people I have around me, including her mom, her stepmom, whatever. You know what I'm saying? And for you to invest your time into a child only to have this be the end of your labor and your investment of time, love, money, etc. is shameful. These people need to be fried in fish grease. And that's real. You had dudes there. And, it, you know, I don't care what issue the women had, the men could have kept order. So that's one of the things I'm like harping at it. And I'm like, a lot of people ain't talking about, you had men there. One of them was supposed to be a good friend of hers. And you let that happen? Think about that. What kind of barbaric shit are we on, people? What kind of fucking shit is that? It's heartbreaking that somebody would go on their birthday, leaving the house, speaking to their parents, sounding, you know, like they're having a time of their lives. Everybody's excited, and you got multiple people around you plotting for your demise. I can't even speak like that. I can't even, it's unspeakable. We got a very serious problem in the black community. You know what I mean? And I ain't talking about nobody else. I'm talking about us. We got a very serious problem. We stalk each other. They stalked that girl. You know what I mean? Like they got a video of her walking around the house, right? She looking for everybody. And you could see the house was big on the video. The other video they took, that's a big house. And she couldn't find nobody. And when she did find them, where'd she find them? All in the same room without her. They could have been devising the plan right there. They could have been devising the plan right there. And a lot of this is unsettling. They talking about the Mexican authorities. Oh, she died of alcohol poisoning. They had the mother on TV, right? Now, of course, the FBI is involved as of the day. That's another reason why FBI is involved, right? They calling it a femicide. When the feds involved, that's all I need to hear. Y'all finished. And whoever was the dumbass that uploaded the video is over. Sometimes people don't know, just being there watching the crime happen, if it's a homicide and you could have did something, you get charged from it. Especially if you're affiliated with the people that had any hand in the destruction of this woman. All of y'all getting smoked, and especially the dudes. And you know how it is in the justice system. Even though the girl did all the beating and stuff, some of y'all might get more time than her because you could have stopped it. Y'all could have kept order. You know what I mean? It was a chaotic environment. Y'all could have controlled that. But now you sat back and watched. And the reason, one thing that it might sound far-fetched, and I'm thinking about it like this, is one of them dudes, you know, 3 guys, 3 girls, one of them dudes probably tried to make a move on her or something. And she probably was like, nah. You know what I mean? I mean, I'm not saying that happened, but remember, you got 4 women. You got 3 guys. So that's paired up, 3 and 3. And then you got, and one, I don't want to call it the 5th wheel, but you got one odd person out. She was the odd person out. Ain't no way 6 rational human beings that all know each other sit around and watch one get destroyed. They obliterated that girl. They got her drunk enough, seeing she was drunk. Get her now. Get her now. And they attacked her. They let her get attacked. You understand what I'm saying? Man, we got a lot of problems going on in our community and just in society, period. They got the mother on TV. Oh, they said she had alcohol poisoning. Then the Mexican authorities, and they ain't shit neither. The Mexican authorities called us. The hospital called. Oh, she's sick. We need $5,000. We don't take insurance. We don't take in medical insurance. Ladies like, well, I got insurance. We don't take that. We need $5,000 cash. What kind of shit is that? Bullshit. That's what it is. Then the friends, supposedly the best friend, oh, come back home. It wasn't no fighting all that. Now we got the video surface and it show your dumb ass fighting the motherfucker. And then all y'all sitting there letting that happen. You sitting around the family acting like nothing happened. Like I'm here. We gonna find out what happened. Do you know how much you gotta drink, people, to get alcohol poisoning? Do you know how much? Listen, this whole thing screams bullshit. And it makes us all look crazy. And then y'all wonder why people of other racial classes look at us as barbaric. They lock their doors when we walk by the car. They grab the purse. You wonder why. We are a walking advertisement for savagery. And then we wonder why people judge us. I'm going to tell you something. This sounds messed up, but it's true. There's a difference between black folks and niggas. And this was some nigga shit. Listen, I'm Steve, man. I'm sorry that mother was on TV and she held the composure. I had to give it to her. But man, this is some fucked up bullshit. And I mean, I don't even want to tell you guys, you know, my normal outro where I'm like, hey, like, comment, share, and subscribe, because this is not a likable story. You know what I mean? I mean, this right here is a reflection of the stain that's on us as black folk, and we need to do better. I cannot possibly add, and the reason why I'm so adamant about it is because I have a 6-year-old child that's beautiful as can be. I look at her and see the light in her eyes and the wonder every time she looks at something. I try to preserve that. And for this to happen to somebody's child, because somebody else has seen that too, for this to happen to somebody else's child at the hands of people she trusts and loved and respected, it's beyond me. I would boil these motherfuckers upside down in oil. I feel nothing for them, and I hope they get the full extent of the law. We are acting like the hate that hate made. This is bullshit. Man, listen. As always, man, I'm Steve. I'll see you guys in the next video. Sorry for being upset, but I mean, this is heartbreaking. I hope the young lady finds peace in the afterlife. And I hope her family finds peace and resolving themselves as well.